All right, guys, listen up. We're about to dive headfirst into fresh off the plane or a seasoned New Yorker who thinks they've seen. Yeah, you guessed it. New York City. This place is a whirlwind of energy, a kaleidoscope of cultures, a symphony of car horns and street vendors. It's insane, it's exhilarating, and it's about to blow your freaking mind. We're talking about the top 10 spots you absolutely cannot miss when you're in this concrete jungle. Whether you're a first-timer fresh off the plane or a seasoned New Yorker who thinks they've seen it all, trust me, this list has something for everyone. We're talking iconic landmarks, hidden gems, breathtaking views, the whole shebang. I'm talking about experiences that'll stick with you long after you've left the city that never sleeps. We're gonna hit the ground running, people, so grab your Metro card, lace up your walking shoes, and let's do this! First up, we gotta pay our respects to the Queen of New York Harbor, Lady Liberty herself. Standing tall on Liberty Island, she's a symbol of freedom, democracy, and the American dream. A beacon of hope for millions of immigrants arriving in the land of opportunity. For over a century, she's stood there, torch held high, welcoming people from all walks of life. Talk about an epic greeting committee, right? But here's the thing about Lady Liberty. She's more than just Frederic Auguste Bartholdi, and a gift from France back in 1886. She represents the friendship between two nations and the enduring values of liberty and justice. It's etched into her very core, literally. Inside the pedestal, you'll find the museum, packed with artifacts and exhibits that tell the story of her construction, her symbolism, and her impact on the world. You'll learn about the sculptor, Frederic Auguste Bartholdi, and the engineering genius of Gustave Eiffel. Yeah, the same dude who built the Eiffel Tower. You'll see the original torch, now green with age, and feel the weight of history all around you. It's a humbling experience, a reminder of the ideals that this country was built on. And who knows, you might even learn a thing or two about immigration, democracy, and what it really means to be an American. All right, so we've conquered Lady Liberty. You could spend days exploring this place and still not see. Now, let's dive into the heart of Manhattan, a green oasis amidst the concrete jungle. Central Park, baby. This place is like the city's backyard, a sprawling 843-acre escape from the hustle and bustle. We're talking about miles of walking paths, lush lawns perfect for a picnic, serene lakes for boating, and even a zoo. You could spend days exploring this place and still not see everything. But don't worry, I'm here to guide you to the good stuff. First up, you gotta check out Bethesda Terrace, this architectural masterpiece overlooking the lake. It's like something straight out of a movie, with its intricate carvings, grand staircases, and street performers adding to the ambiance. This is where you come to people watch, soak up the sun, and maybe even catch a free concert. But let's be real. Central Park is about more than just the main attractions. It's about finding those hidden gems, those quiet corners where you can escape the crowds and just breathe. And for all you fitness junkies out there, Central Park is a runner's paradise, offering stunning views and a chance to clear your head. But here's the thing about Central Park. It changes with the seasons. No matter when you visit, Central Park has something to offer. All right, we're talking Times Square. You've seen it in a symbol of New York City's energy. Times Square, it's the epicenter of New York City energy, a constant barrage of lights, sounds, and people. Your senses get overloaded, in a good way. And those billboards, it's like a competition to make the biggest, brightest spectacle. Giant LED screens, flashing lights, 3D animations, scrolling text, sensory overload on steroids. It's the ultimate symbol of New York City's energy. Times Square is also a crossroads, literally and figuratively. Broadway theaters, street performers, vendors, and a stream of humanity. It's a melting pot, a cultural explosion. So, when you're in New York, you gotta hit up Times Square at least once. Speaking of unforgettable experiences, let's talk about New Year's Eve in Times Square. the ultimate New Year's Eve celebration. 1 million people waiting for that iconic ball drop. The energy is electric. The anticipation is palpable. When the clock strikes midnight, it's pure pandemonium. It's like the whole world is united in that one moment. There's something magical about that ball drop, a universal symbol of hope and new beginnings. Let's talk about an icon, a legend, the Empire State Building. Standing tall for almost a century, it's the king of the New York City skyline. Built during the Great Depression, it's a testament to human ingenuity. Completed in just over a year, the speed was mind-blowing. These workers were daredevils, building one of the most recognizable buildings on the planet. The real magic of the Empire State Building happens when you step into that elevator. As you ascend, the city falls away beneath you, the streets becoming tiny lights. Then, you step out onto the observation deck, and the world opens up. The entire city sprawls out, a breathtaking tapestry of skyscrapers and bridges. At night, it's even more magical. The city lights twinkle like 1,000,000 stars. All right, we're leaving Manhattan for a bit and heading still standing today, still connecting two of the most history. And let's be real, this ain't just a bridge, it's an icon, a symbol of New York City's ambition and resilience. I mean, think about it. Back in the late 1800s, this thing was considered an engineering marvel, something straight out of the future. They were literally pushing the boundaries of what was possible. And the fact that it's still standing today, still connecting two of the most iconic boroughs in the world, is a testament to their vision. And the story of the Brooklyn Bridge is full of drama, tragedy, and triumph. You had rivalries between the architects, dangerous working conditions, and even a tragic accident involving the bridge's mastermind, John Roebling. But through it all, they persevered, and the result is this stunning piece of architectural history. And let's be real, the Brooklyn Bridge is just plain beautiful to look at. Those soaring towers, the intricate web of cables, the way it seems to effortlessly span the East River, it's a masterpiece of design. I mean, you could spend hours just admiring the craftsmanship, the attention to detail, the sheer scale of it all. The best way to experience the Brooklyn Bridge is to walk it. Put on your walking shoes and set aside a couple of hours. You're treated to incredible views of the Manhattan skyline and the East River, sharing the experience with tourists and locals alike. As you step off the bridge, you feel a sense of accomplishment. All right, we're talking art museums now, but not just any. You'll be wandering through ancient civilizations wash over you. Trust me, it's an extreme machine. You've got Egyptian tombs, Roman statues, Renaissance paintings. It's insane. And the scale of the place, it's massive. Like, you could spend a whole day here and still not see everything. I'm talking miles of galleries, each one packed with more art than you can shake a stick at. You'll be wandering through ancient civilizations, then boom, you're face to face with a Van Gogh. Honestly, it's overwhelming in the best way possible. So my advice? Don't try to do it all in one go. Pick a section or a period you're into and dive deep. And get lost in it. That's the beauty of the Met. There's something for everyone. You could spend hours just soaking in the atmosphere, letting the art wash over you. Trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. And hey, if you need a break from all the masterpieces, they have a rooftop garden with killer views of Central Park. Just saying. Now I know what you're thinking. This is all great. It's a full-blown Egyptian temple, just chilling and explore and discover something new. Miss, gotta see it to believe it stuff. Head straight for the Egyptian wing. This place is next level. You've got mummies, sarcophagi, hieroglyphics, the whole 9 yards. It's like stepping into a time machine and landing in ancient Egypt. And the highlight? The Temple of Dendur. It's a full-blown Egyptian temple, just chilling inside the museum. How cool is that? And while you're at it, check out the European paintings section. We're talking Van Gogh, Monet, Picasso, the heavy hitters. Seeing these iconic works of art up close and personal is something else. You can really appreciate the detail, the brush strokes, the sheer talent. But honestly, you can't go wrong at the Met. Just wander around, explore, and discover something new. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Okay, we're switching gears now. Ready for a night of entertainment. And the show? This is the heart of theater in New York City, the place where dreams are made and legends are born. The energy here is electric. Walking down Broadway at night, with all the lights and the buzz, it's like stepping into another world. You've got these massive theaters, each one grander than the last, with their names up in lights. And the crowds. Everyone's dressed up, excited, ready for a night of entertainment. And the shows. From classic musicals like Phantom of the Opera and Chicago to cutting-edge plays, there's something for everyone. You've got incredible singing, dancing, acting. The talent on display is mind-blowing. And the best part? You're right there in the thick of it. You can feel the energy of the performers, the emotions of the story. It's an immersive experience that you just don't get anywhere else. Now, I know what you're thinking. Broadway should discover your new favorite show. And hey, well, yeah, they can be. But here's the thing. There are ways to score tickets without breaking the bank. Check out the TKTS booth in Times Square. They offer discounted tickets for same-day performances. And don't be afraid to try something new. Broadway's not just about the big-name shows. There are tons of smaller productions that are just as good, and often more affordable. You might even discover your new favorite show. And hey, even if you don't see a show, just walking around the theater district is an experience in itself. Grab a slice of pizza, soak in the atmosphere, and just enjoy the vibe. It's New York City at its finest. So there you have it. Broadway, a must-do for anyone visiting New York City. All right, let's talk about Fifth Avenue. Quins dressed to the nines, the whole shebang. It's world-renowned. It's basically the shopping capital of the universe. You want high-end fashion? You got it. Designer everything? They got it. We're talking Tiffany's, Gucci, Prada, you name it, it's here. And the window displays, man, they're like works of art themselves. I'm talking elaborate setups, mannequins dressed to the nines, the whole shebang. You could spend hours just window shopping and still be entertained. But Fifth Avenue's not just about spending money. It's about the experience. It's about strolling down the street, soaking in the atmosphere, and feeling the pulse of the city. It's about people watching. You see it all on Fifth Avenue. And hey, if you're feeling spendy, treat yourself to something nice. You're in New York City, live a little. Now don't think Fifth Avenue is all about the glitz and glam, and just a few blocks down, you've got Rockefeller. You've got the New York Public Library with its iconic lion statues, patience and fortitude. This place is a treasure trove of books and manuscripts. And then there's St. Patrick's Cathedral, this stunning neo-Gothic masterpiece right in the heart of Midtown. Step inside, and you'll be blown away by the soaring ceilings, the stained glass windows, the sheer grandeur of it all. And just a few blocks down, you've got Rockefeller Center, another New York City icon. Whether it's Christmas time with the tree and the ice skating rink, or any other time of year, Rockefeller Center is buzzing with energy. So there you have it. Fifth Avenue. It's a shopping mecca, a cultural hub, and a must-visit destination in New York City. Stepping into One World Trade Center, the tallest, humbling experience. You realize a symbol of resilience, a beacon of hope. Inside, you're greeted by an incredible energy. The elevator ride is a high-speed ascent, 102 floors in 47 seconds. Stepping out, you're hit with a breathtaking panoramic view. It's almost surreal, like a miniature model of the city. A humbling experience. You realize how vast this city is. No lens can truly do it justice. One of the coolest things about the One World Observatory is the Sky Portal. It's a circular glass platform over 100 floors above the ground. Talk about an adrenaline rush. You see tiny yellow cabs zipping around, people looking like ants. It gives you a whole new perspective on the city. The hustle and bustle down there is just a small part of something bigger. Push yourself to experience this place. It's unforgettable. The views, the magnitude, it stays with you. All right, we're at Rockefeller Center, a place that screams mystery. We're talking a towering... You got the iconic ice skating rink, the massive Christmas tree all lit up, tourists and locals buzzing around. It's like stepping into one of those classic New York movies. There's something magical about gliding across that ice with the city lights twinkling around you. Plus, you're skating on the same ice as countless celebrities. How cool is that? Now, let's talk about the Christmas tree. We're talking a towering Norway spruce, adorned with thousands of lights and topped with a dazzling Swarovski star. It's impossible not to get swept up in the holiday cheer. But Rockefeller Center isn't just about the holiday season. Head on up to the top of the rock observation deck for a mind-blowing view of the city. This one gives the Empire State Building a run for its money. What sets Top of the Rock apart is the unobstructed view of the Empire State Building. Plus, you get a different perspective on Central Park from here. And there you have it, folks. Our whirlwind tour of New York on this adventure. We hope you enjoyed it. From the iconic Statue of Liberty to the breathtaking views from One World Observatory, this city has something for everyone. We've explored historic landmarks, wandered through world-class museums, and soaked in the electric atmosphere of Times Square. We've walked the Brooklyn Bridge, shopped till we dropped on Fifth Avenue, and felt the magic of Broadway. Thanks for joining us on this adventure. We hope you enjoyed it and found some inspiration for your next trip to the city that never sleeps. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel guides and adventures. See you in the next video.